The sun is shining brightly, or the daybreak is bright. It's 5:15 and it's this light outside. My goodness. Wow. I'm getting ready for the gym. Where are these little white spots on my socks? My goodness. All right, they might just have to stay there now. Because I told myself I was going to go and exercise every day of this trip. And by golly, I gotta do it. Okay? I gotta do it. I have to do it. Mainly because I want to eat what I want to eat, right? I'm going to eat what I want to eat while I'm here. And I want to rest how I want to rest. But I gotta get my body up and moving so that I can be able to truly enjoy this. So this is day 2 of the cruise. This is day 2 and I am starting it off right. I'm still gonna put on a little eyeliner though, even though I got my lip gloss on. I don't have my lipstick on, but I'm putting a little eyeliner because I gotta make sure that my eyes is lined for me, not for anybody else. Sometimes I just look like I'm still asleep if I don't have eyeliner on. But that's just me. That's just how I feel. But I'm gonna go and do what I gotta do. Shoot. Anyway, bye. I'm number 1. Wow, look at that view. Even open. Can't be. Oh, I forgot my stuff. Golly, I forgot my Apple Watch, my Fitbit. Forgot it. Oh my gosh. The view from the treadmill. My goodness. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. I don't know what this does. Oh. Oh, yeah, this is very interesting. It's like an elliptical, but it's going to the side. Or maybe I'll do 1 minute of this and then... Wow. Interesting. Wow. 20 more seconds in this thing. No. 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 That's interesting. That's interesting. Alright, stop with this one. No. Please. I am getting a little air because it is. I just need to cool down a little bit before I go to breakfast. And this is beautiful. It's cold outside, but it's definitely beautiful. So, yeah. I just saw this crew member passed by and he had an anchor tattoo. Huh. Never thought about that, but I think if I were in the Navy and I consistently like working with the ships and stuff like that, maybe. But just because I like to cruise, I don't think that's what I need to do. Yeah. Anyway, just a little rambling. Hi. Beautiful back off of the cruise. I just think the view is pretty cool. It's like really cool to have the seats right there and then just a little something. A little bit excited about tonight. I have had a lot of downtime today, like so much. It was fantastic too. It was like so much downtime, but it was definitely needed. I decided that I'm not gonna, wasn't gonna give a lot to this day. But I'm so thankful I decided to get up and I'm thankful I decided to get up and exercise. Now let me tell you about that exercise this morning. You might see me mouthing some or even like singing. Oh, that's a little bit too much on that eye. You might see me mouthing stuff, and then at one point I was like, wait a minute, I think I'm actually singing Cozy, because there's something about that Renaissance, that Beyonce Renaissance from the first song to the last, okay? I'm thinking like, this is great. So that gets me hyped up. I think I had some issues yesterday, right? In my video walking, I was recording going into the gym, but I could still hear my music, right? And because I have this, I don't know if you guys peeped it, but I had a headband earphones, right? So you can kind of see it, like the little bulb, and it's so cool for exercising. I have never ever said these words before in my life, okay? Never ever said these words before in my life. But I will put the link. I will put the link down in the description box. I don't even know how to do that yet, but I'm sure by the time I edit this video and by the time I post, I will have learned how to put something down in the description box. Like, that's my goal. And my goal is to remember that I said this, that I was going to put something down in the description box. I wanted to make sure that I remember. I feel like I want to be up a little bit, you know, or something. I want to do something a little different. Something a little different. It's it's gala night, and I want to do something a little bit different. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but today started out beautifully. I went to the gym. I'm so proud of myself, and something about that view just absolutely is addicting, right? So I'm excited to go back to the gym tomorrow. Not necessarily because of the gym. Now that felt good too. I was the only woman in there, the only woman, the only person that looked like me in there. And you know, sometimes I think, especially as a bigger person, there's certain people who are just shocked that we exercise. I'm like, yeah, I do. I just like tacos and cookies too. You know what I'm saying? But today was really, really good. I didn't feel like I missed out on anything. There were a lot of events. Typically on a sea day, when you are on a cruise, there are a lot more things to do, a lot more activities than there normally are to do, because, you know, I think I'm gonna wear my hair down. There is nothing like having a flowing head of hair for me, para mí, and a red lip, honey, okay, and this dress. Especially after being cooped up all day. Well, not cooped up because it was a good day, but it was a very, very needed day of rest and relaxation. Girl, girl, I don't know who watching this, but girl, when I tell you, or boy, or them, they, he, she, it, no it's, but you know what I mean. So when I tell you I rested, okay, it was so crazy, because at some point I was thinking like, the hours were just passing, and I didn't feel like, I don't know, I didn't feel like it was too much. Some of it was nap, like some of it was like a lot of sleep, but then other times I was watching YouTube videos. What did I watch today? I watched clips of Ricky Smiley's show. I love Gary with the T. I watched David Spade on Jimmy Kimmel. That was hilarious. I I watched David Spade on Conan O'Brien. That was hilarious. Those two together, just like bouncing off of each other. I love comedy. And I watched two funny mamas. I watched Sherry Shepherd and Kim Whitley. And then I chatted a little bit with two of my friends, three of my friends, just like back and forth. Some of it was like video chatting, and then other parts were you know, just texting and voice recordings and things like that. So that's how my day was. Oh, and then I got pictures from my dad showing me his Father's Day gifts. I was so happy he liked them. So what did I get him? I got him a very, very plushy robe. My mom likes it cold in the house. I got him some really comfortable slippers. They are retired, and my dad has a lot of stuff, but I think he like is a swanky dresser, okay? Okay. My alarm went off to keep me on track so I won't stay in the room. So my dad is a very, very swanky dresser, right? So I think what I'm gonna do is after I do, you know, a lot of my solo videos, solo traveling videos, I think I might put in some videos of my parents, because they have become some of my favorite people to travel with when I do travel with people. It's like I travel with my parents, so we have gone to, it started off with them visiting me in Korea, and then we traveled around in Korea, and then we went to Jeju Island we had to get on a plane to go to Jeju Island in South Korea, and that was like its own adventure. It was so cool just being with them, and that was the first experience that I got to see them as people and not just my parents, because it was fun. It was just fun, like, okay, these could be my friends, right? Like we can hang out. And be silly with each other, and we can experience all these things, right? They traveled to Japan to visit me, and was that right? Right after, Korea, yeah, Japan. They traveled with me. We were gonna go to Tokyo Disney, but my mom got sick. This was actually right before COVID. They also celebrated me getting my doctorate during that trip. And we did like a day tour, and it was like Christmas and everything. So I'm gonna do videos to honor them and our experiences together. And then they visited me in Italy, and while we were in Italy, we went to Rome, and then we flew to London. I took my parents to London. It was great. So we had that adventure, and then when I moved to New York, they visited me there, and we had more of a low-key visit then, but it was still very, very lovely. Their trip to Spain is this Christmas, and so I'm excited for that. But yeah, they have really, really quickly become my some of my favorite people to travel with, right? Because 95% of my travel I do by myself. I would say the other 5% I do with them, right? So I'm gonna have a whole some footage and stuff from our travels too, because it's been great, especially like experiencing things. Oh, we also went to New York. Before I moved to New York, we went on a trip to New York, and we have to put that on there, because I have to make a video about that, because they got to go to the View, and it was a really, really good trip. So there's a lot to come, a lot more experiences to come, and I'm just So anyway, so with my dad, I got him, he's always like dressed up, you know, he's in church and, you know, all of this stuff. And even when he's in his casual way, where he is very, you know, put together and swanky. So I wanted to upgrade his at-home life. The robe is very plushy, and I would never ever tell him how much I actually paid for it, because he's gonna say, girl, for a robe. And then I got him some matching slippers, and he likes to go outside and grill, so I got him a Bluetooth little thing for it to sit his phone on. And then I got him a hat that says awesome like my daughter. It could be either one of us, one of the three of us, but he you know, so I got him that. So he sent me, and I just realized I did not write him back. I was so happy to see the pictures and everything. I never wrote him back. So before I leave tonight, I'm going to write him back to tell him how cool he looks and all his things. So that's all I have for today. For right now, I am about to go to it's like the captain's presentation, then a theater performance of Divas. You know, they're gonna do some Beyonce. Let's see how this goes. And then I'll have dinner at 8:30 with my lovely dinner mates. I have a couple from Wisconsin who have been married for 23 years, a retired accountant and a retired police officer. So it was very, very, very interesting yesterday. And he even said grace for us, and we like held hands and prayed and everything. So that was pretty cool last night. So I'll have dinner with them tonight. And then I am really not sure what I'm gonna do afterwards. I might retreat back to the room, or I might go to karaoke. I cannot tell you how the rest of this night is going to end, but you know, I'll show you. I really don't know. And right now, para mí, I have no idea what. You know, I just realized I wanted to put this on. This is a mascara. Do I want to do it? I don't know. I've been having some allergy. Maybe just one swipe, one or two swipes. One or two swipes, maybe. Okay, let's see. Because you know you gotta open your eye, open your mouth when you put on mascara, right? I don't even think it did anything. Child. So anyway, so that's what is going to happen tonight. Captain's presentation and dinner, and we shall see. Because karaoke is, my dinner time is at 8:30, and the karaoke is not until 10:45-ish. I don't know. In my last cruise, my dinner time was at 7. Karaoke was at 8:30. Oh my gosh, it was so good, cool. And because I am a girl that goes to bed early, right? So anyway, I'm going to end this here for right now. It was a wonderful day. Everything that I needed. It was exactly what I needed to rest and just giving myself permission to be still. And like, you know, there's all the cliche things, but I really just allowed my body to rest and like not have a fear of missing out on anything, and just knowing that I was exactly where I needed to be, not where anybody else needed to be, but where I needed to be. And so that I just got my paperwork under my door for my excursion for tomorrow. So anyway, so that's because I was like, what is that? What is that sound? But it was my paperwork for my excursion.